Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Michael Wacha is on the mound for game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
Scooter Gennett is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Holiday's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ryan Braun gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Wacha gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the were sent packing on just 4 pitches. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Taylor Jungmann will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Braun has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. But right now, he's among the National League leaders in home runs, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will be very aware of when his spot in the order is coming around.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knees, maybe even below the zone. Sometimes he tends to reward guys that work down.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Austin Jackson will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Aaron Hill will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Hey now.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get
Finally
down for a
hit.
base hit.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Chris Carter will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Wacha comes set. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No question, this is a straight strikeout situation here.
Well, you've got a strikeout pitcher against a guy who strikes out a lot in a strikeout situation. So I guess you pretty much have all your ducks in a row.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. And a relay home. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Domingo Santana is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Piscotty.
I was waiting on it too.
And that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Matt Adams stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Adams will look to go to second here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Throws it for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Taylor Jungmann set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wacha steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Scooter Gennett will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Jonathan Lucroy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Line toward the alley.
Got a
left
single,
center.
let's go.
In there, a base hit.
And you know as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Austin Jackson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way.
Let's
to
go,
right.
single.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Aaron Hill steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher,
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to third. Hill's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Michael Wacha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Rendell Grichuk is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Jonathan Villar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Wacha looks in. First pitch on the way. On the ground to the right side. Wong gets to it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 30.
Chris Carter digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good.
There's a swing and a ball
got that one.
And a ball that he got every stitch
Chris
of.
Carter,
that one,
first home run of the season, makes it 2-0.
It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter, and the Brewers move out in front now, 2-0.
406 feet.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That last home run, officially 406 feet. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. At the plate, Taylor Jungmann, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Colton Wong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, no balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or
Got
whether
him.
he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Matt Carpenter is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I agree.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's
Got
basically
him.
saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Scooter Gennett will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
No way.
Adams is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ryan Braun will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 out, nobody on. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Damn,
And
dude.
this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Well hit the other way, and it's into
Got
the
him.
gap.
Let's go.
Braun's
Is
around
it gonna be a
first,
triple?
looking for second now. Braun round second. He's heading for third. And he'll make
Ryan
it
Braun
into
triples.
third here with a 2-out
Let's go.
triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Up the middle, off his leg. No play.
Austin
The run
Jackson.
comes in to score,
Let's go.
and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Aaron Hill steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Nope.
Scotty giving chase.
He's gonna get it.
He's
Damn.
got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Last half of the fifth. Johnny Peralta will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys.
Got
They
him.
just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
32, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late.
Not this
These guys
time.
don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up.
Let's
A
go.
little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Hit to 3rd. Right to Hill. Throw
Got
on
him.
to Carter gets him to retire
Go.
the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Jonathan Villar makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Wacha's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Holiday on
Let's
the
go.
move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Seth Jimenez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
4th double this season for
For
Jonathan Villar.
VR. It's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to 3rd. Piscotty has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Domingo Santana will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
Is that one?
Grichuk looks up. And
Got it.
Goodbye.
2-run
This one
shot.
ain't coming back.
Domingo Santana.
2-run shot to straightaway center. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
433 feet. His first home run of the season.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Taylor Jungmann will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air and deep to left center field.
Is that another one?
Ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of
Just
the
a
wall.
double.
And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he swings and hits
Oof.
this one fouled off to the right and out of play.
I'm taking this next pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
No shot.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
I gotta pick up my brothers in an hour.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another
Too close
chance.
to take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers do get two on this 2-run home run. On Yadier Molina will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit.
Excuse
but
me?
that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Brian Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Brian Pena.
Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. But getting in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out. Rendell Gritcha will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
He went around.
Tried to hold up there. Peeled down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. The second for 1. Throw is dropped at first. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Colton Wong steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Weak chopper up the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it is on 3-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Jackson, still going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
Got him.
At the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Brewers lead this one 5-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Ryan Braun is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Broxton's ready. 0-1 on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Got him. Austin Jackson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
All right.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1-1. Here it comes. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out
Been
of the
throwing low
bullpen.
all game.
Third baseman.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
And he pumps
Jesus.
the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Still 2-2. Good battle
late on
here.
that one.
This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Yes, sir.
And this
That's a
will
double.
kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Let's go.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
For Hill, he's at second with his second double of this young season.
Oh, I dropped
That
it down
evens
too
it
much.
up 1-1.
Let's go like.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is flared right back over the mound. A barehand play by Peralta in time.
Oh, love it.
Brewers strand 1. Michael Blazek will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Matt Holliday will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And here's a slider strike
Got him.
3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Johnny Peralta ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And you can bet he's frustrated here that he went after a curveball in the dirt. But to make matters worse, that curveball is nowhere close, but he doesn't even bother to run to first. The catcher can still throw that away. I've seen it happen, so he may get a good talking to back in the dugout.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swinging a looper to left. Braun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Damn it.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Oh
And
my.
misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Got him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Lyons will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham on the move. He's got it 1 away. Domingo Santana will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second, and he is in there.
The pitcher, number 54, Michael Blazek.
Alex Presley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Alex Presley.
Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Scooter Gennett will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Grounded to short. Peralta's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves. Jeremy Jeffress will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Yadier Molina is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder
Tommy Pham will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Colton Wong gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. Ryan Braun ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A bare-handed pickup. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
Austin Jackson digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Matt Carpenter. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty
Ooh.
and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Jackson
Thank you, Austin
is
Jackson.
there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The left fielder, number 7.
Matt Holliday will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started,
Got him.
this is the guy right here.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Damn it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
To short. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers
go.
have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. The Cubs went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-5. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. The Washington Nationals got 11 overall hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-4. The Marlins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-0. The Phillies snapped their 7-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Padres 2-1. The Colorado Rockies got 18 hits as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 7-6. The Diamondbacks put together 10 hits total as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-0. The Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 6-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The White Sox defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-1. The Angels knocked out 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 7-1. The Rangers bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 1-0. James Paxton twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. Lorenzo Cain had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping lead Kansas City to a victory over Houston 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
I'll be right back.